casual boxing fan with Zed Brooks Multimedia. What's good, cuzzo?
What's good, Slim?
Chilling, man.
Another night of casual boxing. You already know what it is, Slim.
Yeah, you already know. So, yo, let's get at it, man. What's the hot topic? Devin Haney street fight?
Dude, is that what you call it? A street fight?
Bruh, sucker punch Stanley strikes again. Like he sucker punched Tank. Now he sucker punched dude at the carnival, bruh. That shit was crazy.
Slim, he couldn't even drop him.
Did he hit him?
Yeah, I don't know. Did he land? That's the question.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I saw he was standing behind another nigga, swings a punch. I didn't see him connect, but all I seen was dude standing straight up, like he never even got touched. Then I saw like they started mobbing up on him, right? And all of a sudden, Devin Haney remembers that he made his mom a promise that he was coming home that night. He turns around. He just starts getting out of there fast, you know, while his boys was jumping another dude. It's like,
again.
yo, what's up?
Hold on, time out, Slim. He caught dude, right? I know that punch connected. Dude didn't even move, man.
Didn't phase him, man.
That remind me of the footage that they showed between Devin Haney and Tank, where he sucker punched Tank from behind and they didn't even do that to Tank. Yeah, that joke was funny.
Sucker punch Stanley strikes again. I'm telling you, that's how he gets down. I'm starting to see the character right now, man. And what's crazy is like, okay, so I like the in the ring heart he showed when he just kept peeling himself up off the canvas over and over again, but despite getting beat down. But he Devin will sucker punch you, bro. He's the type of dude where all his friends are arguing, and he's that guy quiet, circling around the crowd, trying to act like he's not with them niggas. Next thing you know, he coming at you. You know, sucker punch Stanley, bro. We all know niggas like that.
Yo, you remember his nickname, man?
What's his nickname?
What's his nickname? I ain't even got to say that. What's his nickname?
Pillow Fist?
Pillow Fist.
I mean, Slim wasn't even phased. And then, like, the dude that was getting jumped, I saw him, like, cock back and launch on one of them niggas, man.
Hold on. From who?
The one that Devin and his crew was jumping. Like them dudes, all them dudes, man, they was hitting him. He didn't drop. He didn't drop once. And he came through and just, like, launched on one of them niggas, man.
Oh, yeah, you give him a contract, yeah.
But, yo, I'm going to give him props for staying. Like, he got jumped. He didn't run. He stood there. He got hit by a professional boxer. You know what I'm saying? He ate that. And then he took, how many dudes was it? Like 5?
Nah, man, it was about 3, man.
He stood there by himself against 5 niggas.
Man, it was 3.
You sure it was 3?
It was 3.
Well, either way, man, it was 4. And then Devin, like, the one that started it, turned around and got out of there. Like, I never seen that. He spinned around and act like he didn't do anything.
Slim, he had to get up out of there, man. You saw the popos was coming, Slim.
He started that shit. He started that shit. Okay, so he went online and said, dude called him the N-word, right? So my thing is, if you mad because he called you the N-word, why you turn like he didn't get enough? He was still standing up.
Hey, man, it is.
Yo, cuzzo, I got a story, man. The story is called The First and Only Time a White Boy Called Me the N-word, right? So I'm like 20 years old. I'm down in North Cackalack, you know what I'm saying? I'm at Cuzzo house, you know Cuzzo. And he got this white boy to come by and let's niggas rent out his truck, right? So I had this bad joint. Shorty went to Shaw, right? I was trying to go see her. And I didn't have time to ask him to rent the truck, so I just took the motherfucker, right? And I was going to hit him back when I got back. So to make a long story short, I'm hanging out with Shorty. I didn't smash. And I'm on the way back home. Guess who greeted me at the door? This white boy, right? And he mad and I stole his truck. And he fucks up and calls me nigga, right? Without the A. And bruh, I swear to God, it moved all by itself, right? I broke that dude's nose, man. That's on God. That's on my daughter. Ask Cuzzo, right? So my thing is, if you mad that he called you the N-word, how you gonna let that soft ass sucker punch slide and then turn around and run away? Right?
See, I ain't know what the hell the whole thing was about, man. The shit was just funny to me, man. I ain't
But that's what he said. This is what Devin said. He said this to Ryan Garcia. Like Ryan Garcia said, yo, let me holler at this dude who got attacked by Devin Haney's crew, right? And then Devin said, well, the way y'all both like to use the N-word, y'all probably be good friends. So if you stole on this man because he used the N-word and you was really mad about that, you didn't get him enough. You didn't get him enough. That soft ass punch, like he had to get more. And then your boys fighting for you while you turning around and running away.
No, man, that was dumb as hell, man. First of all, you about to get ready to fight again. Why would you do anything stupid to jeopardize that? You know Slim gonna come with that lawsuit.
But that's my
He
point
gonna have
though,
to
right?
settle. He gonna have to settle out of court with that joint right there, right?
But that's my
When you
point.
got,
He said he did it because dude called him the N-word.
but that's
When somebody, bro, like, the reason I
your
told the
word
North
against
Carolina
his. Your
story,
word against his.
but no, what I'm saying what Devin said, right? So the reason I told the North Carolina story is because real niggas know that if a white boy calls you that, you're not going to be thinking like that. If you down to steal on them, it moves by itself. You feel what I'm saying? It's reflex, and it's just like it ain't no like bam, but then I got to get out of here and run away. Like it ain't like that. And y'all jumped him. Sucker punch Stanley strikes again, man. That's some sucker shit. That's my take on that one, bro. Sucker shit.
I just want to know how it's going to affect him with his comeback.
And I mean,
What way he coming back at, dog? For real. Wait,
I don't know. I don't know. According to his uncle Turki Al Sheik, like he's trying to put together a rematch with Ryan Garcia next year.
next year?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as possible. I'm assuming next year because they can't do it this year because Ryan is still suspended. So you need at least what 7 to 8 more months.
Depends if they take it overseas.
Turki said he want to do it here in America.
You heard him say that?
He said that, yeah, on his Instagram. Turki said he wants Devin Haney to rematch Ryan Garcia here in America. And it makes sense, right?
It is what I mean. Yeah.
Because, all right, so who do you think wins that rematch if Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia go at it again? Let's hear it right here. Who you got?
It's gonna be the same results.
Same results.
If you're
Same
not
results.
changing, if you're not changing what you are currently doing, it's gonna be the same results.
Okay, so what? How do you feel Devin messed up in the first one? Was it PEDs? Was it the billionth of a gram of ostarine in Ryan Garcia's blood, or was it something else?
It was that left hook.
I would have to agree, bro. It was
It
that
was that
left
left
hook.
hook over and 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 over again.
Bruh. And I was watching, so I was watching Tank talk about that, right? And Tank said something real interesting. He said he was nervous because he knew the power Ryan possessed in that left hook, right? And he said he saw this dude knock people out in the gym. He was watching the clips of so Tank knew Ryan Garcia had a legitimate left hook. Roy Jones himself said Ryan Garcia's left hook reminds him of himself. And I look at the bodies on his resume. He was consistently knocking people out with that left hook before the whole Devin Haney Ostarine controversy came into play.
See, I go back to the fact, man, that we saw in that fight with Ryan Garcia when he fought Tank Davis, man, when he took that a straight left from Tank and got up. That let you know he had a chin, man, and he got hot. So you knew anything that Devin Haney was gonna throw at him wasn't gonna do nothing wasn't gonna do nothing to him.
That's how I won money on it. It's like I was the only one that knew that, man, when I made the bet. But that we go to. So we talking about a legitimate left hook and a chin, right? And then I was looking at the way Tank fought him as opposed to the way Devin Haney fought him, right? was on the back foot. Tank was setting traps. He wasn't chasing him around like he was Frank Martin because Ryan was coming straight at him, right? Because Tank has an intelligent team. Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny analyzed the opponent, came up with an intelligent game plan combined with Tank's boxing IQ, and they executed it to perfection.
That's 100% correct. Because if you ever notice how after every Tank fight, we put the side by side clip of the things they've been working on, and he executed in the fight. It's like he constantly already prepares for that, and he does it and executes it lovely, man. The game plan that Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin puts together, man.
Now, let's go to the Haney camp. For some reason, in the Haney camp, they decided Devin is going to do something that he's never done before, which is stand toe to toe with a power puncher, right? I think they really believe Ryan didn't have it all and was not capable of fighting them, man. They didn't see the fact that he got a cast iron chin and a God gifted left hook. They didn't see any of that. They said, I'm going to run my pillow fist ass, sneaky punching ass up in here, and I'm going to stand toe to toe, and I'm going to knock Ryan Garcia out. They really believe that.
I'm gonna give you one even better, man. They were beat before the fight even started, man.
They
He
was
got
what?
hustled, and he was beaten before the fight even got started. And what I mean by that is, man, they won the battle. He got hustled on that scale, man. Ryan didn't have to kill himself to make that 140, man. He was eating lovely, chilling, chest over checkers. He paid them that money.
1.5.
Yeah,
1.5 million.
it don't matter if the zero is gone. We saw what we saw, face down. We saw it.
Yeah.
That would never be erased. That can never be erased. I don't care if you say PEDs, the point billions percent of the ostarine or whatever it was. The matter of the fact is, you shouldn't have took that fight. When you knew that he came in with that weight, but you were confident because you thought he was not going to come in there and do what he did.
Let me tell you why I believe the weight thing was an excuse because Ryan, like you say, was playing chess, right? And Floyd was there with him. Floyd knows what they're doing, right? So the thing is, Devin is already going to rehydrate to like 25 pounds of the weigh-in. You feel what I'm saying? Because he's with the snack program. He's got the inside track. Mr. Baseball, Victor Conte himself, right? Not saying that he's cheating. He knows how to rehydrate to where he doesn't lose any energy. So I'm gonna think the weight thing is an excuse. What I'm blaming is the preparation from his team. They legitimately thought that Pillow Fist was gonna go in there and knock out a dude with a steel chin in a 99 level punch. They really believe that.
Again, I go back to what I said. They got hustled from the beginning.
They trained her, and it had to do with the weight. They were not properly people. Yo, Bill Haney did not properly prepare Devin Haney
Nah,
to fight Ryan Garcia.
I don't think you get what I'm saying. I ain't saying it was just because of the weight. I'm just saying psychologically and mentally, man. They were got from the beginning.
They were got because
He
they
fought.
really
He fought. He
believe
fought a style. He fought a style that he was not accustomed to. Trying to stand toe to toe with somebody who was bigger than him. Let's be real, man. He been bringing people up.
they were the same size on fight night. They were the same size. That's my point. Devin rehydrates. That's what he's been doing. That's his trick. That's what they've been doing. They've been making weight and rehydrating the fuck back up and coming in with a weight advantage on 99.9% of their opponents. And then they met Ryan. Ryan didn't play that game with them. You feel what I'm saying? They were the same size on fight night. Look at the tape, man. Ryan
That
wasn't
don't
bigger than
matter.
him.
Again, I go back to the last couple of days, man. When you're dropping that weight, man, it's a lot that goes into that process, man.
No, I'm agreeing with you. But what I'm telling you is the Haneys haven't figured out with Snack and Mr. Baseball. Mr. Baseball is helping him. He always rehydrates to full health, looks perfectly healthy, man. He fights Like no, until the Ryan fight, he fought on his toes, popping his jab, in and out, side to side. Like Devin Haney can box, my nigga. So what I'm telling
I
you
would
is,
just say this on when it comes to that whole rehydrating and weight loss. There's a science to it, man. That you can't be mad, man. You know how to do the science of putting it back on. When you sign what you signed for that fight night, I go back to what I just said. You agreed upon a certain weight. I would have stuck to that, man. But you wanted that money.
no, they thought they could beat Ryan up. They legitimately thought, like Bill Haney was serious. I'm sending my son in there to hurt him. I'm inviting him to a homicide. Why don't you step into the center of the ring? Stuff that Devin Haney does not do and has never done. I'm gonna meet you in the middle of the ring. Ryan Garcia was laughing at him. He was like, okay, if you do that, it's gonna be a mistake. Then he finally just said, all right, fuck it, man. Step to the middle of the ring. Let's see what you're gonna do. Like he was not fighting himself.
It was not his style. Again, I go back to what I said, man. He was getting got from the beginning. And
I
then he
agree.
got in there. Then he got in there and fought a style that was not his style. He still stuck to the jab, hold. You know his style, man. He didn't do that. And then again, like you said, I go back to the fact, man, that what the Tank told you. What did Ryan have? Left hook. That's all he got. You did not train properly for that, man.
But it's not just the average good left hook. Like it's like because you look at Ryan's talent, right? Like you said, he's got physical attributes that allow him to do what he's doing. He's got fast hands, a solid chin, and he's got natural power in his left hand. He's probably always had that. That's God given. That's like elite athlete level power in boxing. Roy Jones had that. He doesn't have much else. He keeps
Did
his
you
head
see?
up on the line. You know what I'm saying? He does a little silly shell. Now he recently, like, if you look at him, you'd be like, yo, you probably would think you would knock this dude out, but then you got to get in the ring with him and realize that, yo, I got a problem on my hands. And this is way before they started talking about Osterine.
Did you see that interview that Oscar De La Hoya did with Shannon Sharp?
I didn't see the whole thing.
Nah, just when he was talking about Ryan Garcia when he brung him up in that fight against Devin Haney and how he didn't really train for that fight, and he still did what he did.
Yeah, but that's Oscar De La Hoya saying that, man. Like, I don't really believe everything Oscar De La Hoya say.
Because I was gonna say, man. With that being said, let's say if that is true, man, that's saying something about Derrick James at that point, right?
Derrick James is smart enough to realize what he's working with and gets the max out of it.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, even Frank Martin looked damn good against Tank Davis till it stopped working, you know? So, yeah, Derrick James is a great trainer. Not going to take nothing away from that, man. He's a beast.
Now, I just wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But speaking of that, man, like, so Devin Haney, right? So, man, like, where do you see him going from here now? After the street fight, you see the rematch. If they even do the rematch, I don't think he's going to do it. Honestly, I think he should.
No,
You think he'll do it?
I don't think that's gonna happen right now. I think Turkey gonna try to get him lined up for that Radiah season.
That's what
You
he
know,
wants.
they starting to put the matchups
It's
together
Riyadh.
because
It's Riyadh season.
oh
Riyadh season.
my bad, Slim. Goddamn. Okay,
Now I'm just
whatever
letting you
you
know.
want to call
People
it.
might not know what you're talking about. It's Riyadh.
Riyadh. Okay, Riyadh season. Yeah, so Turkey, he trying to put them big fights together, man. So it'll be interesting to see what
All
he
right, all right,
does as far as the different matchups. Because I think wasn't he talking about Shakur and Cepeda?
all right. So check this out, right? This is Turkey, right? He's a smart man who was born with money, right? So I'm looking at what he's doing. I'm looking at right now his situation. The two biggest money makers in boxing that aren't heavyweights are not fucking with him, and that's Tank and Canelo. And I'm seeing like,
And who they messing with?
I mean, they were PBC.
Nah, who they messing with?
They went to PBC.
Who they messing with?
Oh, go ahead and say it.
Al Haymon. You already know Slim. Al Haymon.
Yeah, yeah. So they rocking with Al Haymon in the PBC. Tank got the $250 million deal with Prime, you know, and he doesn't need Turki out. Because what I'm looking at right now, right, Turki Al Sheikh has boxing stimulus packages going on, right? He's not making money on these fights. And he has to put together fights he can make money on. He didn't make money off that Terrence Crawford fight, bro. I'm not sure if he made money on the Tyson Fury Usyk fight because that was in Saudi Arabia and the TV pay-per-view hours were all fucked up. It was on at like 2 in the morning on the West Coast, 5 in the morning on the East. You know, like he couldn't have made money on that. But money is no object to these dudes. These are Saudi princes or whatever, right? So if he wants to put together a package that can compete, like he's competing with Canelo Alvarez on his fight night. Am I correct?
Yeah, they're actually gonna go. Remember, he teamed up with Dana White of the UFC, and they're gonna put on something the same night as Canelo.
So that's a personal thing. He's going at Canelo because Canelo dissed him. And I think he's doing the same thing with Tank, right? Because Tank is saying, like, y'all need this nigga to make money. I sell over here. I don't need him to make money, right? So what's Turki Al Sheikh doing now? He's like gathering pieces to keep the big fights out of his hand because Amazon Prime is going to want a big fight. So take a look. Shakur was set up to wanted to fight him. They were trying to set it up. Shakur is out of the paint. They were setting up the Loma fight. Loma's out of the paint, right? These people are running from Tank right now, literally running from Tank, right? So what's the bigger fight than all of them? Ryan Garcia. Now he's setting up Ryan Garcia to have a rematch with Haney instead of Tank, right? Amazon Prime would love all three of them fights. Devin Haney damn sure ain't fighting Tank right now. So he's like keeping the big fights from Tank, but because he's got this boxing stimulus package, he's giving fighters money basically, but he's not making the profitable fights because he's not rocking with Canelo or Tank. So I bring
Man,
all this back to say
what we
Haney
say? Hold
versus
up, time out,
Garcia rematch will make him that money. I'll go
time
all the
out.
way around and come back to that.
You said that he giving away money. I mean, how much you think Terrence Crawford got for that fight?
I don't know, but I know he got a lot. He rolling with
What's a
Tank.
lot? What's a lot?
I'm thinking he made like shoot. I'm not sure. I don't want to guess on what he made, bro.
Because you just said he giving away that money, but I just don't think so. Not on this fight, not in America.
Bro, he's giving away stimulus packages, bro. And like the thing is, like these niggas better beware, right? Because whenever you get a rich dude like this throwing money away, right? And I'm doing it for the love of the sport. These niggas gonna end up in Saudi Arabia doing tap dances before each match, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
For that
nah,
dance for your 20 million, nigga. Da, 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 da.
nah.
You can't,
I don't
yeah,
see that.
watch.
I don't
Watch.
see that.
I'm telling you, man. Like he's just giving them money, man. He's not making money with these dudes, man.
I just see somebody, man, who just got a lot of bread, man, want to put the best fights on. That's all I see, man. To be honest with you,
But
I
all
don't
right,
see it
so
no more than that, man. No, to be honest with you, I do not see it no more than that. That I see this dude who got plenty of money. It's slim. Like, look, I'm just trying to put on the best fights. Pretty much trying to do that Don King, the old Don King.
nah, he's not. You know why? Because Don King put on fights that people would want to see and pay for.
Why you think he tried? He tried to holler at who he tried to holler at, man.
He not
Canelo
hollering
and Tank.
correctly.
What they say? We ain't fucking with you. That's what he said. That's what they said. Canelo and
Why are they
Tank. We
saying
ain't
that?
fucking
Why are they
because
saying that?
who they messing with again? Al Haymon.
You can't just say that. Like it can't just be because
Did
Al said
Canelo
so.
did Canelo just say on $1 million worth of game, man? If he had his career over there with Al Haymon, it would have been better for him.
It's not just off. It's not just because Al Heyman's the man. Nah, it's because there's some money happening. Money's happening,
And you think he not the reason?
bruh. That's what I'm
And
saying.
you think
Money's
he not
happening.
the reason?
Yeah, money's happening. The thing is, money's happening when you got the two biggest sellers in the game, and they not dealing with this Turkey Al Sheik dude, right? And like that's just dangerous because you don't want boxing in the hands of this trillionaire, right? Who's only doing the sport as a welfare package. That means you totally dependent on him for the survival of the sport. That means niggas will be tap dancing in Saudi Arabia before each match.
I disagree with that.
That's what's gonna happen, bro.
Because let me tell you, at the end of the day, he's still gonna have to work with the promotional companies. That's why he went to who did we just talk about earlier?
He's trying to buy him all up.
Couple of weeks ago, we talked about this, right? Who did he match up and partner up with? Top ranked Matchroom Golden Boy.
He's trying to buy him all up, yeah.
He ain't trying to buy him up. He trying to partner with him. Only one who didn't do that was Al.
Because who does Al have again? The two biggest money makers in the sport that aren't heavyweights.
Canelo and Tank.
Yeah. So he don't need this dude. What I'm telling you is these other motherfuckers, they need him because they don't sell. They're not pay-per-view attractions. They don't sell fights.
I don't think you got to read between the lines with Canelo and Tank. What they saying is, Mr. Turki Al-Sheikh, is you're gonna have to really up that money if you want us to come over there to mess with you. That's this big fat slip. That's facts.
I know, but you agreeing with me. Like, listen to what I'm saying. You're gonna have to really up the money because we're already making money. These other dudes you're fucking with are not selling fights. Like, okay, Terrence Crawford is the best boxer in boxing today, right? He's not a pay-per-view attraction the way Canelo and Tank are. Real fight fans know who he is, and they know what he is. Canelo don't want to fight the man because he knows who he is, right? But at the same time, Canelo is a pay-per-view attraction. Tank a pay-per-view attraction. They don't need Turki Al-Sheikh. You feel what I'm saying? So if you want me to work with you and you want me to do, you have to do business with me and my man Al Haymon, right? Because we making money over here. We don't need your stimulus package. We ain't trying to get caught up in no PPP loan scam, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? We making legit money over here. We don't need your welfare. We not tap dancing in Saudi Arabia for dollars.
See, you keep saying that, man. But they make oh man.
How many pay-per-views did Terrence Crawford's last fight sell?
I have no idea.
I think it was less than 50,000. I think the last numbers I heard was somewhere around 10,000, allegedly. Don't quote me on that, right? But you Terrence Crawford. So, I mean, like, you still need the big fight. So I heard earlier, Turki want to set up a fight with him and Triple G. That will make money, right? But you have to do shit like that because if Terrence Crawford is not fighting Canelo or Triple G or somebody like that, he's not going to see a return on his investment. Bud is going to eat, but Turki not going to eat off of that if it ain't a big name.
If he really interested in a big fight, he need to make the matchup or try to make the matchup with Terrence Crawford and Jerron Boots Ennis. That's the fight that people want to see. Let's be honest, man. People want to see Jerron Boots Ennis, Terrence Crawford at the 54 because we already know Terrence Crawford ain't going to the 47. And Boots say, I have no problem going up there with that smoke to fight Terrence Crawford at 54, in my opinion.
As a Black American, I would love to see that fight. As a native Black American, I would love to see that fight. You feel what I'm saying? And I know all my brothers and sisters would all gather around the TV sets at our local bars. Some would even go to Vegas or wherever it's at, as long as it ain't in Saudi Arabia. But we the only ones doing it. What did Coach Calvin tell you? They bring in the same fan base. So that's a great Black American fight. And I want to see it, right? But it's not going to do the numbers that Turki Al-Sheikh is going to have to put together to pay them two niggas. He's going to be doing another stimulus package. I don't see the numbers
being outrageous, to be honest, though. I do not see the
numbers. How many pay-per-view numbers did Bud and Spence do?
What did they say? I don't want to make up numbers according to what they were saying. I think what they say, 750?
It didn't do no 750,000, bro. It did more like 350,000.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. I'm way off. I'm so way off.
Yeah. Tank.
I gave a real high ass number.
What did Tank and Ryan do? 1.4 million. 1.4 million legit. right? Turki Al-Sheikh ain't put an event together that got anywhere near them numbers. And he's not going to do it unless he gets Tank Davis or Canelo, or another way he could possibly do it, but they didn't sell that many last time, to do the Haney Garcia rematch because there's so much hype around it. And what he has to do is snatch, so he's snatching food out of Tank's mouth because the Ryan Garcia Tank rematch will do 1.4, 1.5.
With that being said, where do you see Tank fighting next?
That's what I'm telling you. Turki Al-Sheikh is blocking all his moves.
So you said
He he allegedly
these
took
chess
Loma off
moves
the
being
table.
done on the board is chess moves being moved on the board.
He says, Tank, let me holler at you. Tank says, send me 2 Ferraris, right? He's offended, right? Tank is about to set up one of the biggest fights in his career with Lomachenko. Turki signs the deal with Top Rank. Lomachenko don't want to fight no more. This is all allegedly, right? He's talking to Shakur Stevenson. Bud Crawford introduces Shakur to Turki Al-Sheikh. Now Shakur done went radio silent. He was just saying on which podcast he say Mill City, give me 6 million, I'll fight you. And Coach Kenny was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Shakur, like they were really talking to get it done. Now Turki Al-Sheikh talks. Now he wants to fight Zepeda. You feel what I'm saying? Tank been talking. Ryan and Tank been trying to get there. Ryan was at the Frank Martin Tank fight with a rematch me bitch t-shirt, right?
I remember that, Slim. I
Yeah.
remember that.
I've been saying that that's the biggest money fight in boxing, that rematch, particularly with Ryan's new fan base, particularly because he baited a lot of racist people to be in his fans, to
I
where
think
it's going
I
to
asked
sell
Coach
numbers.
Calvin about that. Didn't I ask Coach Calvin about that, about spinning the block with Ryan?
Yeah,
And he said he would definitely love that. Because,
yeah, because it's going to be
Pitbull.
everybody's going to eat. Everybody's going to eat if they fight again. So what is the back to Turki? Turki jumps in. I like this kid Ryan Garcia. I would love to see him rematch Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Snatching food. He's trying to keep fights away from Tank, allegedly, the way it's looking to me. You feel what I'm saying? The way I'm seeing it, just a theory.
So if that's the case, allegedly, right? How can he do that to Canelo? Can he do the same to Canelo?
I mean, Canelo gonna make his money regardless.
As you can
Canelo
see,
just proved.
exactly.
Canelo has proved that.
So let's go back to what you just said. He
Like,
gonna eat regardless, right?
Berlanga's not top tier competition.
I
He
know
about to
this.
get a bag off this
Let's go to what you just said. He gonna eat regardless, right? Even though Turkey trying to mess with him, he gonna eat regardless. Even though
because he
Turkey
like,
messing with Tank, even though he messing with Tank, Tank gonna eat regardless. He sells out regardless who he fights. That's the whole point. That's what Tank's saying, man. I sell out
yeah, I just
regardless
said that.
who I fight. I'm selling out. Bring a super bag if you want me. That's what he's telling them. Bring the super bag.
No, but this is the thing. Tank
But he ain't
does
going nowhere because
Tank does no
Coach
no Tank
Calvin
does
said
numbers. Tank does numbers, but it's so check it out. We're looking at the demographics, not an in-house fight, which means not a fight to where it's 2 black guys going at each other, right? Because they bring in the same fan base. For some reason, I don't know why people outside of Black America is like, oh, two black dudes fighting. I can see this on the news, right? But we're we're gonna bring the family, but we ain't gonna bring people outside the family. You feel what I'm saying? But now you bring Tank and his huge fan base to fight a Ryan Garcia, Vasily Lomachenko, right? We talking real money. Turkey trying to keep that food out of his mouth. Because they
yeah, but
doing 1.4 million.
remember the conversation we had, right? When we was talking about the Coach Calvin interview and how he brought us behind the scenes without he basically told you what goes on behind the scenes without saying what goes on behind the scenes. Like, man, when they have that conversation about 2 black fighters, man, the money talking is like real silent, acting like the money not there when it comes to 2 black fighters, man.
But the money is there. To me, it's good for boxing. Like, because I want to see the best fight the best. But the brothers are saying, like
But
when I saw Shakur on the Breakfast Club, right? And him and DJ Envy was breaking it down. I was like, all right, y'all making sense. It's like it's racism around, right? In boxing, in the world, in the country, right? When a black fighter takes an L, he takes a harder L than a non-black fighter. Like, look, Ryan Garcia literally quit, and he's bigger than ever. He's bigger than ever. And he quit.
Again, I go back to what Coach Calvin said, man.
But no, but listen to what I'm telling you. Can you imagine if Terrence Crawford quit in a fight? It's over.
Terrence Crawford would not quit in the fight.
Exactly, because he's Terrence Crawford. But I said I'm speaking hypotheticals. Can you imagine what would happen to any black fighter's career if they quit in a fight? It's a wrap. It's a wrap on their career.
I think that's for any fighter.
Ryan Garcia just quit. He's bigger than ever.
What you mean he quit?
Against Tank.
Man, he got hit by one of the hardest, if not the hardest puncher in boxing right now at his size, man.
But hear what I'm saying. Ryan Garcia quit.
What did you said he quit?
He quit.
You take that shot from Tank and let's see if you get up. Can you get up from that?
I'm not a professional boxer.
Again, we don't know what the hell happened. Did we not talk about that earlier? What I said when he took Tank's hardest punch, that left on the chin, got his ass right back up.
Yep.
Did he not get back up?
Exactly.
So I can't say that man quit, man. That's crazy to say that man quit, man.
What did it look like to you?
He got paralyzed. That's what it looked like.
When the referee said 10, he jumped right up. I mean, go back and look at the fight. The ref got the 10.
Damn.
He was looking up.
So what you saying?
So I'm gonna tell you,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
He got on. Tank hit him with the left because Tank was fighting smart, right? Devin Haney trying to rush him. Tank was setting traps. Tank would let him throw the left hook, go under it, and boom, counter, right? And he caught him on the baby rib. Caught him right there. Kidney blow. So Devin backs up. Tank is like,
I know what you're saying.
He's coming at him. He's coming at him.
What you saying?
So then check it. Ryan's like, oh shit, he's really coming for me. He's about to knock me the fuck out. He gets on his knee, right? Looks up at Tank. Tank walks off. He's looking at the ref. He does his head like this. Ref is counting. He looks up again. Ref is at almost 9, 10. He gets up. He quit.
Basically, what you saying that he ain't want to get knocked the fuck out.
Yes, he didn't want to get knocked out. He felt the man's power. We said, yo, this dude hits for real.
If you're saying it from that standpoint, then I would have to agree. I'm just gonna hope, man, that shot was so devastating, man, that it just put him into a shock for a second longer than that 10 count, man. Because I just go back to, man, that man got up after getting hit. If that's the case, why he didn't get quit when he got hit by that left from Tank?
That's what I'm telling you. He got a solid chin.
Again, you said that man quit. So
no,
you saying he quit because he didn't want to get knocked out? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because like you still you may eat a few punches.
I might have to agree with that then. You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with that, cuz I was have to agree with that.
Because he felt the power. He's like, yo, this dude, he can legitimately put me out. Like, he's like, you know what? I'm doing this for my career. I'm not going out on my back. And he has the fan base to bounce back.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, if you're gonna say it from that point of view that he quit due to the fact that he did not want to get put on his ass by Tank flat cold, then I understand. He did not want to be a real highlight film.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
What he did to Devin Haney.
So let me ask you this then. So do you think, back to the question, do you think he's going to actually get Devin Haney to fight Ryan Garcia again? Because I want to see that fight personally.
Yes. When the money's right, yes.
The money's right. He's Turki Al-Sheikh.
Yes. Then I say yes.
He's a boxing PPP loan.
Only way I say that don't happen if somehow Tank can convince Ryan for the rematch to stop that just to irritate the hell out of him.
Money talks, right?
Yeah.
Money talks. I think Devin Haney will be the deciding factor.
I think for the fact that Tank and Ryan know, man, they make the perfect dance partners, man, and made a ton of money together. Why not run it back and make a ton of money together? Do
you think they'll sell 1 million pay-per-view buys?
Yep.
With the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney rematch?
No.
Do you think they'll do 1 million or more with Tank, the rematch?
Shit, they might do damn 2 million.
It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. The only way it doesn't happen if Turki Al-Sheikh jumps in with an amount of money that's just like he's guaranteed not to make a profit. He's guaranteed no ROI on that because it all went to the fighters.
Yeah, but then again, like I said, to him, man, that's like a hobby to him. You know, people got
Do
hobbies.
you
He's
want
rich.
boxing in the
He look,
hands?
look, look, listen
You
though,
want
listen
boxing in the
though.
hands of a trillionaire who's looking at it as a hobby?
Somebody who's looking at it a hobby who want to see the best fights.
Man, that's the
What's
reason
wrong
this
with that? What's
motherfucker.
wrong with that? What's wrong
This
with that?
That's the reason this motherfucker got people out here calling him his excellency and shit. Like, I'm not gonna call him that, man. Cause like you got niggas out here right now in America, in the
Damn,
United States of America, calling this dude from Saudi Arabia his excellency, ain't getting no check from the dude, don't know the dude personally, but they'll call the president of the United States all types of bitch ass niggas. In the United States, but this dude is his excellency. You got niggas who call their dad by his first name on some Franklin Saint shit. You feel me? But this dude is his excellency. Like, what the hell is
hey
that?
man, you got
Oh my
esquires, you got whatever you call it, whatever. He the
man.
excellency, I guess, man.
Especially when
Shit, I
man,
mean,
when I see
you
black
got
people do
Nikes,
that shit, man.
you
I
got.
see black people do that shit. His ex nigga, his excellency.
Hey man,
Nigga, you
shit.
just told me how much you don't even talk about your kids like that. But this dude is man, I hate seeing black people do
Who
shit
you
like that.
talking
Jumping on
about?
the bandwagon, bro. Yo, for real talk. Yo, if you see me call this man his excellency, just know I got the bag. I got the bag, right? But I'm not just going.
That's his
You
mom.
got
I
black
mean,
YouTubers, His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. Like, nigga, shut up, man. Shut up, please, bruh. Come on, man.
again, man, I ain't mad at the dude, man. He want to spend that money, spend
I'm
that
not mad at
bread,
him
cause
either. I'm talking
because
about the niggas who be
he
calling him
got expensive.
excellency.
He got man. He is excellency. He got the bag. Shit, he is what he is.
But that's all
He
it
got that
takes.
bag.
That's
You his
all it takes.
excellency. You
That's
his
all it takes.
whatever. You his whatever. If he's spending that bag.
So hold on, time out. So that's all it takes. Him spinning the bag with other niggas to be like, yeah, his excellency.
Hey man, have you seen the dynamics of the sport of boxing right now, man? They hard to get them fights right now, man. They ain't eating. They
Because there's
need. They
no
need.
money in it.
Okay, so why you mad at old boy? He was spending that bread.
Okay, so I'm not mad. Okay, so check it out. If I'm Terrence Crawford, you know what I'm saying? That's my man's. I'm eating with this
Hell
dude,
yeah,
right?
that's his man's now. He got the bag.
I'm eating with this dude, right? But in the back of my mind, I'ma know he's not eating with me. I'm eating with him. He not eating with me
Do it
because he
matter?
not making no money. He not making no money off of me.
If you Terrence Crawford, do you care? You
I'm
almost
not.
out the door, man. 1 or 2 more fights, he out the door, right? He just want 1 or 2 good bags, and he out the door, man. He live in Omaha, Nebraska, man.
I'm not.
He good for
Listen,
life. He
I'm
good.
with you
He
on that.
set for life.
I'm not talking about Bud. I'm talking about the state of boxing, right? So when the state of boxing is in the hands of a trillionaire who's doing it as a hobby and giving out PPP loans to fighters, right?
Again, I
Loans they
don't
don't got
understand
loans they don't gotta pay
why
back
you keep saying that shit, man. Why you keep talking about PPP loans?
because he's giving them money that he's not going to get a return on the investment on.
How you know what he not getting?
The pay-per-view numbers.
That don't matter. We don't know what backroom deals
The
he made with
pay-per-view
different
numbers don't matter.
corporations. Yeah, it don't matter if we don't know what the back deal numbers on what he made with different corporations to bring those fights out there to LA, man. We
Bruh.
don't know.
Bruh. Come on, man. It's oil money, man. It's oil money, my nigga. The
And then
Saudis,
again to get
the Saudis are
okay,
sitting on the
you
ocean
answered
of
your own
oil, man,
question.
and they're trillionaires. The
You answer
trillionaires, my nigga.
you answer your own question. He a trillionaire, man. That's nothing to him. This money is nothing to him. Didn't I just go
So
back to what I just
that goes
said? It's
back
a
to my
hobby.
point. So, do you want boxing to be in a like a welfare state
Yep.
to where it's dependent on a
Yep.
on a trillionaire's boredom and his
It,
philanthropy?
hey man,
It's
boxing
supposed
the
to be a
wild wild west.
business. It's
Boxing is
supposed
the
to be
wild
a
wild west.
business, my nigga. It's a business. Like Tank
Is there a
and
commission
Al
in
Heyman,
boxing? Is there a
Canelo and
commission in
Al
boxing?
Heyman are doing the business of boxing because they actually sell fights. They're not
Again, is
begging
there a
for a loan
commissioner?
from the rich.
Is there a commission in boxing? Yes or no?
I mean, you have several boxing commissions.
No, just one body.
Of course not.
Of course not. Exactly. Wild Wild West, like I said, man. They're gonna do what the hell they want to do, man.
I'm not mad at the fighters for get okay. So the fighters, they get a rich Arab daddy to come take care of them and like give me checks. We'll fight for your amusement. We know you ain't making money off the fights, but you paying us. We gonna fight. Great for the fans too, right? These are the fights we want to see. Make them happen, right? But
But why say it like that, and why not say it as he putting two warriors together to put on great fights for the fans? This
for
is
his
casual
amusement.
boxing fan talk. As casual boxing fans, we want to see the best fights. I don't give a damn who paying for it.
So now let me go back to the tap dancing point, right? So this is what
Who you
happens, right?
seeing tap dancing? Okay,
Not
yeah,
yet,
let's go there. Let's go
not
back to
yet,
that. Who you
not
seeing
yet,
tap dancing?
not yet. But the way it works is like
All I'm
this.
seeing is all I see is him hooking up with these young black fighters, man, teaching them some game about business. That's what
He
I'm
not
seeing.
teaching. Oh man, he hooking up with young black fighters, teaching them business, or is he give? If he was to, Al Heyman is teaching them business because Al Heyman is actually doing business and making money with the fighters. He's throwing. So okay, so Turkey's coming in and pouring money on people, and I'm not mad at people for taking the money because you would be a fool not to, right? But what I'm telling you is, as a result of this happening, say he's successful and he just gave away billions of dollars to the fight game, right? Ends up owning it. Now he controls boxing, right? And that's what I'm
Not
talking
gonna happen.
about.
It ain't gonna happen, man.
I, that's
That
but
part
listen,
ain't gonna
but
happen.
listen to what
That
I'm
part
saying
is
though.
not gonna
If
happen.
he controls the money faucet, right, and say like all of a sudden nobody makes money off fights unless Turkey
Here's
said so.
here's the thing. Okay, he's the money faucet. Does he has the fighters? No. Does he has the network contracts? No. That's
Exactly,
why he had to partner up.
exactly.
Yeah, so again, I go back to no. I have no problem with him being the money man right now in the sport of boxing. He don't have a monopoly on everything in the sport of boxing.
Not yet, but he's trying to.
Again,
And
I
so
don't see
that
it.
goes back to
I don't see it
back
happening.
to my original point of him allegedly blocking like quality fights from Tank Davis. Because I wanted to see Tank Loma. I want to see Tank Shakur. I want to see the Tank Ryan rematch, right? But you're gonna keep having these Riyadh seasons with all these names and not quality matchups, and not you're not bringing eyes to the TV.
Again, it's chestnut checkers. It is what it is. You move on. You move on to the next piece. He took them pieces off the board. Now you got to find the next piece.
So yo, if you would Tank, who would you fight next?
Tank, if I'm who next for Tank, uh, Rayo. No, because he's at 140. Never mind.
He would come down
Um,
for Tank. Because remember, Tank's the money fight. He would come down. He would come down one weight class for Tank. Why wouldn't you? He'd be a fool not to.
I don't know, man, because it's gonna be very hard, like you said, with Tank with the Amazon Prime deal, convincing them that this is a big money fight. So it's gonna be hard, man. Like you said, with Turkey Al-Sheikh taking the pieces off the board, I'm more than likely, and with Pitbull losing that fight, so that piece is off the board. I don't know, to be honest with you. I really don't know.
That's saying something.
Now, as a casual, let's talk from a casual boxing fan point of view. As a fan of the sport, being in DC, shit, why not? if they, if he willing to do it, him and Gary Russell Jr. I know people be like, outside of the area, but man, that's huge in that area. I'll take that next.
Yeah, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. I would definitely love to see that. Okay, let me ask you this then. Terrence Crawford and Turkey Al-Sheikh. Who do you think is going to be the next fight for them? Is it Virgil Ortiz, Tim Tszyu, Jamel Charlo, or Triple G? Or Canelo with 68? Which one you think?
I would like to see him try to make him and Charlo at 54, the Charlo 54 Charlo.
I want to see that, but I got a feeling they're going to bring Triple G out on him, man. And they're
I
gonna
mean,
pay
it's a
Triple
good
G.
name. It's a
They're
good
gonna pay
name, but
Triple G more than they pay Bud on that too.
is it a fight way past his prime, man? Go on and fight that Charlo, man. I want to see Charlo.
It don't
As a
matter.
cat, as a fan of the sport of boxing, I'm just talking about as a fan. I want to see him in Charlo, man. I ain't trying to see him in old Triple G, man. No disrespect.
I'm speaking for the casuals here, right? If he wants the Canelo fight, he's got to fight Triple G. You know why? Because now it's worth the money to Canelo. Because if he beats Triple G, the casual fan is just gonna see those 3 G's on his trunks. They're not gonna see the age. They're gonna see them 3 G's. That
Okay,
fight's gonna
okay,
sell.
okay. That's a good point then. Okay,
That fight will sell, bruh.
if you chasing like that, let's go with your theory with that. Then if you Jerron Boots Ennis, because you knocking on Terrence Crawford door right now, you knocking. He just ain't answering. I ain't saying he's scared. He just ain't answering, right?
Because it's
If
not.
you
He
knock,
already
if you
said it.
knock, hold on. If you knocking on
No
his
money in
door,
it.
your next fight should go holler at Madrimal. Fight
If
him
you
next if you Boots.
if you Boots, yeah, I would like to see that. But Eddie not gonna let Boots go to 54 yet.
Nah. Let him float between the two divisions. He'll let him do that.
They already said they want him to get more belts in 47, then go to 54.
But right now, okay, let's talk. Since we talking about Jerron Boots Ennis, it's hard for him right now at the 47, man. You got Brian Norman Jr. who just got elevated to full champion.
Okay.
Congratulations to the young bull. You know he ain't fighting Boots right now. You got Stanley Onis. He ain't
He
fighting
got a
Boots right.
belt. He the champion.
He just got the
Young got
joint,
like
man.
25 fights, don't he? How many
Still,
fights
man.
Young got? How many fights Young got? Like
Probably about
25
20,
fights.
25, 26, maybe 26.
Yeah. You the champ, nigga. What you mean you ain't it's too early to fight Boots? You the champ. Nigga, you got a belt. You 25 fights in. What you mean it's too early to fight Boots?
Again, I'm talking from the other side now, not as a fan. I'm just telling you from the other side. I'm just like, look, man, it ain't gonna happen. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. You ain't gonna see that. You ain't gonna see the Barrios either. They not Boots knocking on everybody door. They ain't nobody answering, man. He a problem. Why you think ain't nobody answering the door, man? They trying to make him do a mandatory with the old boy Karen from he fought back in DC.
Yeah, see, but that's the commission just making people stay busy. That fight not gonna sell.
Yeah, but like you said, right now he knocking on doors. They ain't answering.
Yeah, he
Knocked
got
on
it worse than Tank.
Crawford door, no answer.
He got it
Knocking
worse than Tank.
on every champion door, no answer. Standing on his boots, all I mean, you see it. It ain't happening.
So yo, I want to go because you said something that got me curious, right? Brian Norman Jr. has been elevated to the official champion at 147, right?
Yeah,
Why did you say it's too early for him to fight Boots?
I didn't say it was too early. I said it's not gonna happen.
Why?
And if I did say it's too early, I meant again. I still say it ain't gonna happen
Why not? Why
because he
wouldn't
went
it happen?
top rank, not trying to give up a belt, Slim. You look at it's all about controlling them belts
So you say
and
Boots would definitely take that belt from Youngin.
say what?
Boots would take Youngin's belt. So if he fought Boots, he's no longer the champion. Brian Norman Jr. out of the A.
That's correct right now. Yes, correct.
Right now. What does that mean right now? What you mean by that right now?
Boots is, I feel, in my opinion, right now, Boots is the king of the 147 division. You name somebody who messing with Boots right now. Can you name, like, again, I go back to what I just said. He knocking on everybody's door. Are they answering? No. So that tells you something. He a problem. Straight out of Philly.
So that means he need to go to 54 then, right?
He gonna have to start knocking on them doors soon, man. Again, I said the next matchup for him should be Madrimov. You want that? You want to keep knocking harder on Terrence Crawford door, go out there and knock Madrimov off in spectacular fashion. And had the people talking, had the casuals talking, put more pressure on Terrence Crawford to want to make that fight.
So you agree with me? He got to go to 54.
Again, I say let him float. Let him float till he's ready to go up there to 54 fully.
Man, that nigga kind of big. I think he ready now.
But if you ain't got a problem making 47, I mean, it is what it is, Slim.
Cause okay, so like you said, right? He's the big bully at 47. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody going to fight him. Brian Norman Jr. not going to fight him. Um, Mario Barrios not going to fight him. Who else got the belt?
Stanionis is not going to fight him.
Danny Ennis is not going to fight him. Who else in that division? Is Devin Haney going to fight him? Since he going to 47?
I had to get real close to hear what you just said, man. You said Devin, man.
You said Devin Haney going to 47, right?
If he go to he will stay as far away from Jerron Boots Ennis as possible, man.
I saw a video of
He would
Bill
not be
Haney
in the
saying.
same building with Jerron Boots
I
Ennis, man.
saw a video of Bill Haney saying that he's willing to go to 47 to give Boots a shot.
That's a lie.
That's just Bill talking.
That's Bill talking, man.
All right.
He would not put his son in the ring with that killer, Jerron Boots Ennis.
Okay. Devin Haney versus let's go to
It'll be a
47.
worse ass whooping than what Ryan did, man.
Okay, so all right, so let me ask you these questions then. Let's stay in 47. Devin Haney's going to 47. He knocks on whose door? Brian Norman Jr. door. Who got that fight?
Brian Norman Jr. He gonna sleep him.
Brian Norman Jr. will
I got
sleep
my
Devin
young.
Haney.
I got my youngin from the A.
Nah, I think you voting with your heart.
No, I know for a fact.
Brian Norman Jr. is a banger. Like he a brawler. His inside game is pretty nice. He gets hit a lot because he keeps his head on the line. But he can hit.
Oh, speaking of that, man, you know
Devin
who
Haney will
is
eat him
not?
up. Don't
You
change the
know who is?
subject, nigga. Devin Haney will
No,
eat him
no,
up.
no. I ain't changing the subject, but you made me think about something. You know who is knocking on Brian Norman's door right now?
Who?
Jalil Hackett.
He need more fights.
Shit. Man, did you
How
see
many
the
fights
interview?
Jalil Hackett got, bruh?
Shit, 9 fights and got two the
We're
smaller belts.
disrespecting Brian Norman Jr. by trying to get him to fight a nigga with 9 fights. Brian Norman Jr. got the belt. He got 25 fights. We should be trying to get Boots Ennis to fight this nigga. We should be trying to get Devin Haney to fight this nigga. We should be trying to get motherfucking Mario Barrios to fight this nigga. Why you trying to get this little younger who just getting started? Floyd already put him on the shelf. Let him breathe.
And you saw
Let
that was
Jalil Hackett.
you saw that was a badass mistake. You see who the hell Jalil be training with, nigga? Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny.
Yeah, so let that nigga breathe
They
and
know he
get
a
some
monster.
bodies on his
Do you hear
resume.
anybody? Hold up, time out. Have you ever heard anybody call out Jalil? No.
He got 9 fights, my nigga. What the fuck
Don't
you mean?
matter.
Who gonna be
Don't matter,
calling a
my
nigga with
nigga.
9 fights?
That nigga a problem.
Nah, man. That's just your youngin. That's your youngin. But I'm talking real boxing. He got 9 fights.
And I
He
put
ain't
him
ready
against
for a
any
title shot.
I put him against anybody.
Yo, so all right. So I'm gonna tell you on the sat. So like, if I didn't know these niggas, to me, you just made Brian Norman Jr. look bad, right?
How?
Because we was just talking about this nigga fighting Boots Ennis, right? They both got belts. We was talking about Mario Barrios, Devin
Do
Haney.
you not know Jalil Major Hackett, man? He in the top 15 already with the WBA, man.
Got 9 fights, bro.
Exactly. That's telling you something, man. They recognize who he is, man. Youngin out of DC is a fucking problem. I'm trying to
He
tell
nice,
you.
but he still got to put more bodies on his resume, man. Until then, you know what I'm saying? He's just a hot young prospect.
Did you not hear what Peter Dobson, who had went that 12, what Conor Ben said about Youngin, man? Pop both his eardrums, man. The Youngin, he said Youngin, he thought he was gonna run over Youngin, and it never happened.
Youngin is nice. right?
No, he more than nice, man.
You
He
don't
the
even got
fucking
10
truth.
fights.
It don't matter.
It does matter, man. That
I'm
shit
trying to
matters.
tell you, Slim.
How's he gonna sell, bruh?
I got him beat outside of Jerron Booth Ennis at 47, man. I got him beaten.
Brian Norman Jr.?
Both of them my youngest, man. But I
So
got
you
my
got
youngest.
Jalil beating him?
I got Jalil, man. That's my youngin.
You just saying, you telling me Brian Norman Jr. is not a legitimate champion then?
No, he is a legitimate champion, man. I just know, man.
You
Both
got
of
him
them is
losing to a
both
nigga
of
with
them some
9
monsters.
fights.
Both of them are monsters, man.
You
But I'm
got,
just
but you,
going.
you know, you got Brian Norman Jr. losing to a nigga with 9 fights.
You keep using the word 9 fights, man. The youngin with
Because
the
those are the
truth.
facts.
Again, youngin the
Those are the
truth.
facts. So, all right. So if you murked 9 people, you facing 9 counts of homicide. If you murked 25 people, you facing 25 counts. Who's gonna get more time?
Don't matter.
It does matter. It does.
25
No,
to
it
life is
does.
25 to life, right? 25 to life is 25 to life. You talk about who gonna get more time, you gonna get
All right,
25 to
all
life.
right.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Nah, man, you can't, man.
It
You
don't
can't
matter.
put the
One body,
you
two
can't you
bodies,
can't
25 to life.
Yo, DC represent. I'm an uptown nigga. Represent DC to the fullest. Jalil Hackett is going to be great. He's not ready for a title shot against Brian Norman Jr. I would rather see Brian Norman Jr. fight a Devin Haney, a Mario Barrios, or a Boots Ennis. I want to see him legitimize that title. I don't want to see him fight niggas with 9 fights.
Did you not see the interview with Mill City where he said the best work he's ever gotten was from Jalil outside of boots?
Yeah, in the gym. That's all good. It's all gravy, grits, and liver, my nigga. I hear you, right? But Brian Norman Jr., I want to see him, since he's the legitimate champion, I want to see him fight legitimate contenders and title holders. I don't want to see him fight niggas with 9 fights. And I saw that interview, and Brian Norman Jr. dad was saying that in a nice way. He was like, come on, man, let me compare him up. My boy the champ, man. I fuck with Jalil, but he got 9 fights. He didn't say it like I said it, but he was saying that he was saying something along those lines.
No, it was more like I respect what's over there. I know Bernard, you got a dog over there on that leash over there. And I know right now Matchroom is letting the dog off the leash that Mayweather Promotions didn't do. Right now they letting this young dog off the leash, young, and he hungry. He ready to eat.
Hey, man, the numbers are
And that's
going
just
down.
the
We
way
keep
it
talking
is.
about
He
these
a pit
niggas, man.
bull. See, when you messing with Coach Cal and Coach Skinny, man, they ain't raising no bullies, man. They raising pit bulls that's hungry and ready to eat.
Who else is out? Who else is out of that gym right now?
I'm not talking about that, man. I'm just talking about
So
this.
so 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 no,
We sticking to Jaleel.
let's
We
go.
talk. We sticking to
Let's go. Let's
Jaleel.
go. They
We
got
sticking
Tank
to
Davis.
Jaleel.
They got Tank
We
Davis, a
sticking to.
monster, right? Jalil, we don't know. He got 9 fights. That's my man. He got 9 fights. We got Truck Simpson. What are you doing?
I don't know if Truck training with them anymore.
Truck is training with them. He's still training
No,
with them.
no, he wasn't. He wasn't with them the last fight. So we got to talk about somebody else.
Who else they got in that gym? Malik Iceman Hawkins.
Retired.
After how many fights?
30 fights.
Malik Iceman Hawkins.
Yeah,
30 fights. Let
yeah.
me look him up real quick. Who did he fight in 30 fights, bruh?
Do it matter? You just asked me, man. Who he got? I said
I,
retired.
I
So
don't
that's why.
believe I don't believe you that nigga got 30 fights.
Damn, your computer slow as shit.
Box rec. Here we go. Man, you be capping, bruh.
How many fights?
18 fights, bruh.
18, 30, don't matter.
So this nigga retired after 18 fights.
How
So I'm
many
just
fights
saying,
you think?
I'm going through the gym. Like they smart because they got real talent with Tank, and that's who they invest in their knowledge and skill into, right? And they doing great work with the community. You feel what I'm saying? But Don't try to act like they got nothing but champions in that gym when they don't. They got a champion in that gym. He's the real deal, a champion.
Yeah, that's what I said. I never said anything else. That's what I said. You started talking about other stuff that I wasn't talking about.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. But yeah, Jalil gonna be great, man. He gonna be great. Give him time.
Nah, he
But
gonna be a monster. And
yeah,
remember these
that's what I
words
said. He gonna
on
be
tonight.
great.
And remember these words on tonight.
I said he gonna be great, right? He get a nigga at least.
And
Damn.
and and
Get,
he ready for that Brian Norman fight right now.
no, he's not, man.
Yes, he is, dog. I'm trying to tell you.
All right. So let's get back to Boots, right? So you would rather see Boots fight? Would you want to see Boots fight Jalil?
Nah, that ain't gonna happen, dog.
Why not?
Just not, man. Jaleel just turned goddamn 21.
Why is it a different thing? But Brian Norman, he could fight. He'll beat Brian Norman. But if he could beat Brian Norman Jr., he should give Boots some. He should give Boots some serious competition, right?
Who you talking about now?
Jalil.
Ain't gonna happen, man. I just told you that. We don't went on. You see, I'm telling you stuff that I know, man. They already said that's never happening, man.
All right. Speaking of this, this brings me to a topic I wanted to talk about, man. What do you think the top 5 casual fan bases are, man? The top 5 and definite casual fan base is when you are a fan of the fighter more than the sport.
Tank's number one.
Number one casual fan base.
Hell yeah.
And so, how would you describe a casual Tank fan?
They gonna show up to the fights, man. That joint gonna be lit, and he gonna give you what you want, entertainment. We already know that, man.
Okay.
That's why the casuals love Tank, man. Everybody love Tank, man. He bring that excitement. He give you the energy. Ever since he was able to free himself from what he was doing with Mayweather Promotions, man, you see a different Tank, man. As far as attitude, as far as his personality, you see it.
But okay, but if you're talking casual fan base, he's got to thank Floyd Mayweather for that because Floyd Mayweather gave him the opportunity to build that base. Tank had to
And,
deliver. He delivered with the
and
knockouts. You feel what I'm saying?
that's
And the casual Tank fan just wants to see knockouts. That's all they care about. They don't know
just
boxing, they don't know nothing. Tank over everybody because Tank can knock everybody out.
just like what you said that Floyd did for Tank, Oscar did that for Floyd.
Man,
Remember,
hell no. Hell no. How did Oscar do that for Floyd, my nigga?
you do know he was signed to Oscar, right?
Bruh.
You do know that, right?
For how long?
Go look that up, man. He was signed to Oscar, man.
No, he had a
The big
co-promotional
fights.
deal with Golden Boy. No, I know what you're talking about. He did that to get the De La Hoya fight, right? He beat him. Then he goes on to fight, I believe, Ricky Hatton. Then he retires, right? Starts going into wrestling where he fucked with Vince McMahon, who really gave him the game. Got on Dancing with the Stars. Then he also soaked up game about reality television with 24/7. He made
No, I'm
that.
not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with you with all that. But
He
what I'm
did what?
saying
De
is,
La Hoya didn't do none of that shit. De La Hoya didn't do that shit.
they had a tight relationship. Do you not remember? Oscar
Yo,
was
just
trained by
because
his
they was
dad. Oscar
cool,
was trained by his goddamn dad, man.
just because they was cool and made money together, doesn't mean De La Hoya taught him the game or gave him the fact. Floyd did that on his own. Him and Al Haymon, bruh. Him, Al Haymon, and Leonard Ellaby. Them three brothers are brilliant.
Again, who was Floyd signed to?
What are you talking about?
He was signed to Oscar, man.
Not for no. I know what you're talking about. They had a co-promotional deal where they would feed Golden Boy fighters to Mayweather Promotions. Mayweather Promotions was his company. Him and Al Haymon. They were working
Again.
together.
So you
They
said
were
he didn't
feeding.
learn. He didn't learn
They,
a
they, they
damn
were
thing.
feeding
So you
Floyd
say he ain't
Mexican
learned a
fighters.
damn thing. He ain't learned a damn thing from Oscar about business, but yet Oscar has a brick and mortar business out there in California, man. Come on, Slim.
What are you
He
talking
taught
about?
him the business. He taught him about the business, man. Matter of fact, you saw how 50 Cent had to get the LLC for Floyd, man. Come on, Slim.
I mean, 50 Cent said that. He said a story, you know, and that's all good. But what I do know is Al Haymon, Floyd Mayweather Jr., and Leonard Ellaby put together Mayweather Promotions and the Money Team, and they've been eating ever since. They dropped the whole Pretty Boy Floyd persona because he had to go up in weight because he had frail hands. So in order to beat these bigger niggas, he had to be 100% defensive, right? So Vince McMahon taught him about playing the bad guy. You go from
Who,
Pretty
who,
Boy
who?
Floyd to Money Mayweather, and
No
you sell
disrespect.
yourself
No
as the bad
disrespect.
guy.
No disrespect. Who Mayweather Promotions got right now?
It was all about Floyd, bruh.
Again, it's his
And then
time.
he
Floyd.
and then
It's,
he
it's
passed the
Floyd
torch
time
to
up.
Tank.
It's Floyd time up. It's Floyd time up.
He passed the torch to Tank. And Floyd did it so well. Check this out. In my top
Did he
five
pass
cash,
it or is he trying to keep it? Did he pass it or he's trying?
Tank already got it, bro. Tank already got it. And like on my list of top five casual fan bases, the Flow Modes are number five. The Flow Modes are number five. And know who you know, let me define what the Flow Mo is. I like the Three Stooges of boxing. Hey Mo, right? Because they hate Floyd Mayweather so much that they hate him more than they love boxing. This is what the Flomos are. And they'll be like, everybody's better than Floyd. Floyd lost at least 5 fights. Floyd's not better than this guy in 1957 who fought
Bro,
85
you talking about
Mexicans.
the fight of Floyd from what? A couple of years ago? I think he might be done, man. Do we got a fan base,
No, I'm
Slim?
talking about the flow. No, they still out here. They attack his record, his 50-0 record. They still go at it. So
Do
this is what
they?
they do. This
Do
yes,
they?
yes, it's active. It's active. They'll be on the stream, right? So the Flomos, they will go and pick up all these fights. They hate him so much they become boxing historians. They look for anybody who had like a better record than Floyd Mayweather Jr. And they don't even know who this nigga is. And they will hype him up to the fullest. Then they'll go to the Castillo fight, right? And they didn't even watch the fight. They heard about it. They keep hearing about it on YouTube. Then they'll go to the Madonna fight. They may have watched it. But do they acknowledge the rematches? No, because they hate Floyd more than they love boxing. And that was the brilliance of Floyd Mayweather, what Vince McMahon taught him. You be the bad guy, you'll make money way past your retirement, which is what he's doing. And then number 4 on the casual all-time list, right? Casual fans, it got to be the Pactards, the Manny Pacquiao fans. You can't have a flow mode without a Pactard.
Man,
And to
you talking
them,
about these
Manny's
old fighters that's retired, man.
nah. I'm gonna keep going up. That's why they're at the bottom of the
These
list.
youngins don't care about no damn Manny Pacquiao or Floyd.
No, but no, the
They care
Pactards
about
do.
Canelo. They care about Canelo,
The
Tank
Pactards
Davis.
do. The Pactards will be like anything you say. Manny's the greatest, whatever. He lost 6 times. La 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 la. He got knocked out cold 3 times. La 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 la. They don't hear it, right? These are the Pactards. So then, now we coming into the days fighters. The Lomatics, man. The Lomos. The Lomachenko fans. The Lomachenko casuals.
Man,
Like
you talking about these damn fighters that should be it's about on retirement.
they
Again, you
act
talking
like
about
they
another damn fighter that's on
Lomachenko is
retirement.
still relevant. They act like he hasn't gotten.
Relevant to who?
Tank was about to make big money fighting Lomachenko.
He was helping that man.
No, it wasn't, man.
They was gonna
That
knock
doesn't.
his ass. Tank was
Lomachenko
gonna
has a
slam
huge
knock his
fan
ass
base,
out.
and if he would have fought Tank Davis, they would have sold damn near a million pay-per-views. That's a fact because he has a fan base,
I
right?
guess.
Now let's go to number 2, the Haneyacks, the Devin Haneyacks. These niggas, these niggas are not boxing fans. These niggas are Devin Haney fans. And they argue everything about Devin Haney. And they try to make it about race. They be like, he black, right? But then you be like, I'm a Tank Davis fan. He black.
Hold up. You said Haney fans. I just realized what you just said,
Yeah,
right?
the Haneyacks.
Won't you
Devin
just
Haney
say?
fans
Won't
is
you say? Won't
Devin
you
Haney
say?
fans.
Won't you say what it really is? It's the black YouTubers on
No, they
boxing. In
can't. No,
boxing,
no,
black
no, no,
YouTubers in boxing.
bruh. I'm talking about the people who blindly support Devin Haney, and
Man,
they say the only reason they support him is because he black, right? But they ain't saying nothing about his skills, his weight bullying, none of that. All they doing is kicking out, he's black, right? And I'm like, okay, he's black. He's not my favorite black fighter, but I respect him now because he kept peeling himself off the canvas when Ryan Garcia was knocking him out, right? But before then, he was weight bullying his way up the charts and picking and choosing his battles, right? Am I wrong?
I mean, I don't even. You know what it is. That's what they call it today, weight bullying, because I guess they see it a lot. But here's the thing: you sign a contract to fight, get to jump on that scale at whatever weight that you sign. Whatever happens after that, it happens after that, right?
Man, same day weigh-ins, man.
Right?
Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it
Okay.
back.
Until that happens, is I'm not mad at whoever they do what they do. If they got to kill themselves to make it and rehydrate, it is what it is, man. It's based on what you want to sign to get on that scale.
Man,
That's why
fuck the
Tank. That's why
Haneyacks, bro.
Tank. That's why
Fuck
Tank
the
is very smart.
Haneyacks. Yo,
That's why
fuck the
Tank.
Haneyacks, bro. I don't fuck with the Devin Haney casuals. Now, if you could talk to me about boxing skills and talk to me as far as Devin Haney skills, we could have a conversation. But if you start saying I like him because he black, and then they be like, yo, you don't like him because you don't have a dad. Like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't like him because you a sellout. I'm like, what are you talking? I'm talking boxing. I'm talking boxing. These Devin Haney fans is wild, bro. But then I'm gonna go to number one. Ryan Garcia's new fans. I ain't talking about the people that was rocking with Ryan before he did the Haney fight, because all these new Ryan Garcia fans are fucking racist. They racist as hell. He picked up the Great White Hope fan base, right? Ryan Garcia just he's playing these coons and these racist white boys, right? He's playing them because he's building, like he's grabbing the. There's a Great White Hope fan base. He's filling that notch for them, right? But in actuality, Ryan Garcia hangs with real niggas. Like I know a bunch of the people, like these are legitimate, straight up real niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they all rock with him. And it's like he's playing these races. And what he's done is made himself more valuable because he's grabbing people that don't really care about boxing. He's got those 4chan racists as his new fan base. And it's turning off a lot of his black fans, right? But the people that really know him and rock with him, it's like, man, this is crazy what you're doing. Those are my
Yeah,
top 5 worst casual fan bases.
I ain't mad at your list. Sound like a good list.
What's yours? You said the tank fans are bad because what? They just know
Nigga,
knockouts?
no, I ain't say that back. I thought you said the number one fan
Yeah,
bases.
the
I
worst.
say
The worst casual fan bases. Like the
nah,
Flomos. The
I
Flomos
ain't.
just hate
Nah,
Floyd.
nah. Tanks is number one fan base as far as his casual boxing fans that just love Tank. Now you
Yeah, they
talking
love the
about
excitement.
uh,
He's a
now
boxer that loves to fight. A boxer
now
puncher.
now
Yeah.
your list that you talking about is different.
Yeah, the worst. The people that don't know boxing and they're just a fan of the fighter and they talk shit about boxing and other fighters like they know boxing and they don't.
I like that list. It's a good list. I gotta come back to that list one day. But your list was a good list though.
All right. All right. What else? What else? What else we got? The Devin Haney street fight. Did we cover that?
Yeah,
We
that was
covered that
early on.
early,
That was
right?
early on. Remember we gave man,
The
that
pillow
joke was
fist
wild, Slim.
sucker punch assassin.
Yeah, that was wild, Slim. Nah, I think we covered everything for tonight, man. This was
Yeah.
all good, man. Late night conversations, casual boxing talk, man. It's 150 over here on the East Coast, Slim.
Well, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yo, we rocked out tonight. But yo, man, like I say,
You know,
man.
East Coast don't never sleep, Slim. You already know that out there in La La Land.
Okay, so just remember what I'm saying. Keep the faith. Canelo and Tank. Y'all brothers stay strong. Don't sell out to Turki unless he really is giving you a real bag because y'all making money without him. And it's all these other boxers that need the stimulus welfare package. Y'all don't need that. And I like the way they holding their ground. You feel me?
I mean, I feel you, cuz, but damn, why you gotta call it stimulus package?
It isn't. It's a stimulus package
How a stimulus
when,
package?
bruh, it's like the stimulus package, like take for example during COVID, the government was giving out money so people could support themselves, right? And
So,
they wasn't going out
so
of
you hold
business.
on, hold on. So you saying these boxers don't deserve this money that they getting?
Anybody
Is
that
that
fights for a living deserve whatever they can get.
all right? So why you keep calling the goddamn stimulus package?
Because I'm telling the truth. I'm not going to just walk around blind and act like it's something that it ain't.
So was Al Heyman doing that when he was giving more money? Because remember when Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn was complaining about Al Heyman saying he ruined the sport of boxing by overpaying the fighters. So Turkey Al Sheik do the same thing.
Okay, so who did he overpay? Let's go. Errol Spence Jr. made a bag with Al. Al made money with Errol Spence Jr. Who else?
Yeah, he overpaid everybody, the Charlos,
Floyd
everybody.
Mayweather Jr. made a bag with Al, like you know what I'm saying, the original bag holder. Errol Spence. So I'm seeing two that
AB, AB, all of them.
AB sells fights and pay per views, my nigga. What are you talking
But
about?
what I'm saying
AB sells
again, no,
fights.
you're not hearing what I'm saying. Al Heyman overpaid. They talked about this. They said Al Heyman was paying more than anybody. Why you think all the fighters were going
No,
to
no,
Al
no. I'm
Heyman?
saying, was he
The
turning a
reason, the
profit,
reason, the reason all that stopped was because of the pandemic. The pandemic messed up the PBC, man, and slapped that train, man.
bruh?
They stopped, remember they
You're
had
not
the
hearing what I'm
Fox deal
saying.
on TV. We was getting that free. We was getting the best fights on TV for free.
You're not hearing what I'm saying. The PBC was still putting up profitable fights. Errol Spence Jr. sells fights. Adrian Broner sold fights. Who else?
No,
Tank
he
Davis.
overpaid. Why you think the people came back on their investments during the COVID, man? The COVID really messed him up.
So how did he overpay? So you telling me he didn't make any money?
Not saying he didn't make any money. What I'm saying is,
So you telling me
during that
it's
time, he was overpaying the fighters, man. The fighters were loving it. You go back to different interviews when you heard different fighters
the
like
fact no,
Charlo
no. So
Spence.
what I'm
All
saying
of
is
them were
like
talking about
you
this.
got to give me the definition of overpaid. Give me the definition because it's overpay if you paying more than the money you bringing in.
No, overpaying more than what they know the fighter's worth. And we was
But
getting it for free on Fox. Remember, we used to get it on for free. That Spence and all
but
the
no, no,
fighters was on
you're not
TV
hearing what
for
I'm
free.
saying. You're not hearing what I'm saying. Did he or did he not make money? You
Obviously
can't
not.
tell me Adrian Broner and Sean Porter didn't sell fights. Adrian Broner and Madonna didn't sell fights. Like, keep going, man. You was talking to Adrian Broner like he was running these same fighters because he was running the fighters that make money. Errol Spence Jr. and Mikey Garcia
You
was
might
making
need to go
money.
back and check that timeline history of what I'm trying to tell you, man.
All
During
those
that
fights
time, all
sold.
the fighters were talking about this. They said Al Heyman was overpaying them. They were making great money messing with Al Heyman.
You're
That's
not
why you
hearing.
think all the fighters was thinking, I want to thank Al Heyman. I want to thank, man,
They didn't
he
say Al Haymon was overpaying means you putting out more than you bringing in. You could be paying him more than what anybody else. He could be paying you more than what Top Rank could pay you, but that doesn't mean he overpaid. You fighting for this money. And if y'all both turn a profit, it wasn't overpaid at all. He just paid you more.
So
And see,
again,
to be like, in the context you putting it in, the fighters are basically
what
giving him a
happened? What
compliment.
happened with the fighters? What happened? They started to fight what? Once a year. Why? Because of the money situation, man.
Because the fights probably weren't selling the way they used to, more pirated, more things like that. But the fights he put on sold. Think about the demographic.
No,
Tank
the big
Davis,
difference
Tank
is he
Davis
did.
was Tank
The
Davis
big
has been a
difference
money
is he
machine for
had a
them for
TV
over a
contract.
decade.
He
Tank
had
Davis has
a
been a money
TV
machine for
contract.
over a decade. Tank Davis has
Listen to
always
what
been
I'm
making money.
saying, dog. He had a
Sean
TV
Porter,
contract. When he
Sean
lost
Porter
the
was
TV
making money.
contract, he didn't have the money when he lost the TV contract.
But that doesn't
Top
mean he
Rank had
didn't
the
turn a
deal with
profit.
ESPN. Top Rank has a deal with ESPN. Remember,
So
they lost the deal with Fox, and then what happened? They lost the Showtime.
exactly. So they lost it. They didn't lose the deal with Fox. They moved from Fox to Showtime.
No, they had both at the same time. You forgot?
So check this out.
We
So
saw
you
free
telling me?
fights on the Fox from the PBC
So
also.
now, so now you confirming what I'm saying. They had a deal with Fox and Showtime, and you telling me they wasn't making money?
Again, that's what made him able to pay the fighters what he did. That's why the fighters love fighting for him.
So what does that
He
mean?
paid them more than
Overpaid?
any other. He paid them
That
more
happens.
than
That
top
happens with
ranking
any
any other.
corporation. That happens with any corporation. You got your fat times where everybody gets the bonus checks, and you got the lean times, and we got to have layoffs and pullbacks, right? But
So
I
you
guarantee
agreeing
you,
with what basically you agreeing what I'm saying is
no, no, no,
Turkey
no,
out the
no,
sheep
no.
is
You
like an
no, no,
Al
no,
Haymon.
no, no. Turkey Al Sheik isn't doing that. He has no network deals. He's just pouring buckets of money on niggas.
He don't have network deals over here. Over there he does.
Wait, in Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
Nigga.
Sky Sports, man. How you think they put on the fights? They have deals over
They
there.
don't make the same money we make over here in America, man, off the fighters that actually sell fights. If you actually sell fights in America, you eating more than everybody in Europe and all that shit. That's a fact.
How
That's
you
why
think they
Tank and
bring AJ
Canelo,
over there? AJ sales, man.
that's why
AJ
AJ
sales, bro.
sells. AJ sells, right? But
Exactly.
if imagine if AJ sold in America.
He don't sell over here.
Deontay Wilder, who was also PBC, was making money for PBC and himself. Like the thing is like, that's why when I got a problem when you saying overpaid. He didn't overpay. He was paying the most. It's the difference because he had the TV deals. He was turning a profit. And look at his fighters. All his fighters sold fights. Sean Porter would fight anybody. Mikey Garcia. My man out of Philly, Garcia out of Philly. And these were their lower tier fighters that were selling fights. I already said Earl Spence, Tank Davis, um, um, Adrian Broner. These dudes were selling fights, bruh.
So let me ask you this. Again, when I say overpay, why didn't none of these fighters go over to the other promotional companies? Because they knew they wasn't going to get the same type of goddamn money, man.
That doesn't mean you overpaid. That means you make more money over here.
Nah, they just knew at that time, man, it was sweet. They hit that sweet honey spot at the time when Al was overpaying.
It doesn't make any sense like that because basically your argument is you're saying Al Haymon was a sucker who was overpaying niggas.
You putting words in my mouth. I never said that. I just said he was
I'm just saying
overpaying.
that's what it sounds like.
I don't care what it sounds like. I'm just saying
But
what I'm
that's what it
saying.
sounds like. It sounds like Al Haymon was a sucker who was overpaying niggas. It doesn't sound like Al
You
Haymon was a
saying that
businessman.
bad ass shit. You said that bad. I'm saying
Al
during the
Haymon
time.
was a
No,
businessman.
I'm saying during the time when he first got in, man, he had to figure it out. Al, even go back to what Bob Erm said, man. He got to figure it out, man.
It's
You're
called
already
profit
paying this
sharing.
type of money.
It's called profit sharing. He was sharing most. He was sharing not most. He was sharing some of his profits with the fighters. Al Haymon was putting on fights that he was going to get a return on his investment on,
So
and he
what
was like,
happened during
okay,
COVID? What happened during
so
COVID?
my percent doesn't got to be this high. Like I'm not going to be greedy. I'm gonna look out for the fighters, and that not overpaying. He was basically breaking the slave contracts. He was breaking the slave contracts, and he wasn't going to like he wasn't doing this out of the goodness of his heart.
What's
He
a
was doing it
slave
because he
con?
was making money. He
What's
had
a
two
slave
TV
contract?
deals with two major networks. He
What's
was
a
eating.
slave contract?
Slave contract is when you get a promoter is like, this is all you're worth. Like when Bob Arum told Floyd Mayweather Jr., I can't pay you more than $2 million to fight because you're not worth it. Then he paid his way out of Bob Arum and went on to become the richest fighter in history. Right? He broke out of a slave contract. Promoters like Bob Arum practice that, right? They do. Then you got a real brother like Al Haymon, which is why they all love him. It's like, I'm not greedy. I'm going to share the profits with y'all. Let's all eat. That's how he was able to sign all these A-level talent fighters. You feel what I'm saying? And Al Haymon been making money since the Budweiser Superfest.
I get all that,
You think he been in
but
boxing for
again,
damn
you
near
gotta take
15
them.
years? You think he been in
Who is
boxing
the
for damn near
longest
20
running business in
years and
boxing?
not
Who has the
turning a
longest running
profit?
business in boxing? Who has
You
the
think
longest
Al
running
Haymon was in
business in
business for
boxing?
damn near 20 years and not turning a profit?
Who has the longest running business in boxing?
I'm not
Bob
saying
Arum.
how. Yeah,
Bob
because
Arum.
that means he old, right? I'm talking about Al Haymon just came on
No,
the scene.
that means he running his business properly.
Nah. Nah.
What?
He's
What?
running his business. He's running his business a certain
Properly.
way. He's running a business model, right? Al Haymon had a different business model, which is why he was able to jump in the game. He didn't jump in overpaying people. He jumped in profit sharing.
Do your
It's a
research.
difference.
Do your
I
research.
just told you. I
I
did the
want you to go
research.
back and look at different interviews with
He's
different
profit
fighters
sharing.
and
He's profit
different
sharing.
promoters. When
I,
they
I
talk about this, man, you need to go back and look at that. Go back
because
and look
like
at that.
the old school promoters get mad when a new revolutionary brother comes in. It's like I'm gonna share the profits with the fighters, and they're like, no, it doesn't work like that. We give them slave contracts, and they do what we tell them. Al Haymon broke that mold, and he paid them fighters because of profit sharing. That's what it was about. That's what Floyd Mayweather has always been saying. If you look at I looked at the interviews, and he was like, yeah, I'm a partner with Al. He's an advisor. You feel what I'm saying? He's putting on these fights and he's letting these dudes. He was actually teaching them business. This is how you
Again,
get this much money, this much money. And I'm
I
not
hear
going to
what
be
you're
greedy.
saying about Al Heyman. What that again? What's the difference with Turkey?
Turkey's not making profit. Al Haymon was making profit.
How you know what the man is not doing?
I'm looking at what he's doing.
How,
It's like
what are you looking
he
at?
has
What are you
no
looking at?
TV deals. His fights do like horrible pay-per-view numbers.
How you know this?
They put the
We
numbers
don't
out.
know what deals he made with
They
different
put the
companies.
numbers out. They put the numbers out.
You believe every numbers they put out?
Yes. They put the
That's
numbers out.
that's some you on that
I
bullshit.
believe
You
he's
on
not
that bullshit right now. You on that
he's
bullshit.
paying these fighters, but he's not really turning a profit. Al Haymon, the brother, was a businessman. He was partnering with the fighters, and they were splitting the profits. It's a
So
difference.
Turkey is not partnering with the fighters. Every time I turn around, he don't partner with Terrence Crawford, trying to do a partnership with Shakur Stevenson. He don't
Yeah,
partner up with AJ. He doing
yeah,
it sound like some partnership deals to me.
yeah. He's
Am
about
I wrong?
he's gonna throw serious money at these dudes, but he don't got no TV deals. You know what I'm saying? Al Haymon had a
He does
structured
now.
business
He
model.
does now. He does now.
No, he's partnering now with these other promoters,
He
right?
already exactly. So he
Yeah.
has TV. Now he got TV. He don't partner up, and now he got TV. So now he about to spend that bread. And you see what he doing with Dana White. So he mixing it in all the sports.
So
So
he's
I ain't
getting
mad at
there.
that.
He's not there yet. Right now, he's giving stimulus packages to get his way in.
And I ain't got no problem with that.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't no problem with that. But then you was trying to compare him to Allen, and it's no comparison. It's no comparison
Why not?
because Al Haymon was actually doing business.
And you
He
saying this
wasn't.
man not
He
doing
was.
business?
He wasn't
Obviously, he
throwing.
doing business if he don't partner up with
He
everybody
wasn't.
and now
He
working
wasn't
his way in
throwing away
America.
money. He wasn't throwing away money. He was making partnership deals. It's a difference.
And Turkey not making partnership deals.
I don't know. It's something about Turkey, man. I'm not sure, man. It's something about Turkey, man.
It sound like you a hater, Slim. You a
I'm not
hater,
hating on
Slim.
him.
Nigga, that's some haters talk, Slim, for real. You
How?
see that man doing business over here in America. You see that shit.
All right, so what is the return on his investment? What did they do on his last event? Riyadh season. Well, how did it do? They didn't sell out. They didn't sell out the venue. They didn't sell out the venue and they had low pay-per-view numbers. Exactly. So that was one big write-off.
Yeah. So again, I ain't got no
And
problem with
that's
that.
why I say it's the stimulus package. Because if he keeps throwing money at these fights that aren't turning a profit, eventually it's just going to be him doing it out of the goodness of his heart. Now it's a charity. Al Haymon was not in the charity business. Al Haymon was in the business to make money. He put together profitable cards. His shit sold. He had two networks. He was making money.
No, I feel you.
That's all I'm saying.
No, I
He
feel you,
and
son.
he came in the game doing that because he came in the game with Floyd Mayweather. It was smart. Floyd was already making money. Floyd was selling ridiculous pay-per-view numbers. And then he just went even higher. And then he did the McGregor fight and the Pacquiao fight. A rap. 4 million pay-per-view buys? What? Ridiculous amounts of money, bro.
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You can't put Turki on that level yet.
He'll get there.
All right. Are you gonna start calling him Excellency?
Well, I'm gonna do that. I'm being me, Slim. I'm from DC. I don't do all that shit, Slim. What the hell are you talking about?
Yo,
You
I
Turk?
do it if he give me a stimulus package. I'll be just like them other niggas. His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh. Woo 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 woo. They're saying you give me a stimulus package.
Nah, it is what it is, Slim. But nah, we gotta wrap this up, Slim. It's 2:00 East Coast time. My ass gotta get up in 3 hours.
All right, for sure, my nigga. That's what's up, man. It's been a good show tonight.
That's what's up, Slim.
All right, holler at you later. Yo, School of
All right.
Foul, casual
On
boxing,
the
man.
ropes boxing up in this joint late night, man. After
Yeah,
dark,
yeah,
man. You
yeah.
already know what it is.
Peace.
Peace.